Private label versus contract manufacturing versus handmade with Victoria Warren Jackson. First step, anyone can have their own beauty product line. First step, decide if your product will be private label, contract manufactured, or handmade. It is important to know the definition for private label, contract manufacturing, and handmade. I will explain the difference between the three: private label, contract manufacturing, and handmade. In this presentation, the words manufacture and manufacturer will be used. Manufacture means to make something. Manufacturer means a company that makes goods for sale. Let's review private label. Private label means it is not your formula. The formula belongs to a chemist or manufacturer who created the formula. In some cases, you will hear the term stock formula used. Stock formula means the product is already made. Your job will be to supply a logo, bottles, and the label. With private labeling, you use a stock formula that belongs to a chemist or manufacturer. You use your own labels, bottles, logo, and a pre-existing stock formula if you decide to use private label. After you have found a stock formula that you really like, you will need to hire a label graphic designer to design your labels. Find a printing company to print your labels and purchase your bottles. After you secure a stock formula, there are many things that you can do, but what happens next? Decide where to purchase your bottles. A popular company is SKS Bottle. Ask the bottling company to apply your labels. However, they will charge a fee. After you have found a stock formula that you like, it is important that you get your labels. After you get your labels, if you are on a budget, you can apply your own labels. A popular labeling machine is easylabeler.com. Where can you find a graphic label designer? Ask around, ask for recommendations. You can go on the internet, type in graphic label designer. If you are on a budget, a popular website used to locate graphic label designers is 99designs.com. After you have made a list, make yourself a list of at least 5 graphic designers. Contact the graphic label designer by phone or email. In advance, you need to know what you want to see on your label and then ask for a quote. Collect several quotes before deciding who to go with. Let's review contract manufacturing. Contract manufacturing means you want a custom formula created. You want something that's unique. You will hear the terms contract manufacturer or cosmetic chemist used when referring to contract manufacturing. A cosmetic chemist will create your product, then send it to a contract manufacturer to produce. Some cosmetic chemists have the ability to mass produce your product in their own facility. A popular resource that is used to locate cosmetic chemists is scconline.org. A contract manufacturer is a company that employs cosmetic chemists to work for them to create products. Contract manufacturing. You already have a formula and you hire a contract manufacturer to recreate your product for you. What if you have a family recipe for a skin cleansing bar and you can no longer produce this product in your kitchen because you have received a large wholesale order? Okay, hire a contract manufacturer to produce your product quicker or in larger batches. Another example, you have been making your product at home, but your customers have increased faster than you can produce the product. This is where a contract manufacturer can help you. You will give them your formula and they will recreate your formula and take care of production. Contract manufacturing takes place in a lab. and you will be asked to sign a contract for privacy. If the contract manufacturer is able to duplicate your formula, production will move from your home to a lab. You can find contract manufacturers by using Google. Simply type in contract manufacturers. If you decide to do contract manufacturing, contract manufacturers will duplicate other products already on the market. You need to send a sample of the product you want to copy to the contract manufacturer, who will closely duplicate the product. Have you ever gone into a store and purchased a store brand that duplicates a well-known brand? An example, Walmart sells Equate Everyday Moisture Body Wash. Equate is a popular brand in Walmart. So Walmart sells Equate Everyday Moisture Body Wash, which duplicates Aveeno. If you decide to use contract manufacturing, please be careful when hiring a contract manufacturer or a cosmetic chemist. What you don't know can hurt. Always ask, who does the formula belong to? Once again, please always ask, who does the formula belong to? I want to tell you a quick story that I experienced. I hired a cosmetic chemist to create a body wash. I provided the ingredients list, so he charged me $1,500 to duplicate my formula to make it market ready. After he created my formula, he charged me $13,000 to buy my formula from him. I was a startup company, so I walked away from the deal. I did not know the formula became his once he recreated it in the lab. And this happens all the times. So please remember, ask the question, who does the formula belong to? Private label versus contract manufacturing. Your budget will determine if you go with private label or contract manufacturing. Private label is cheaper and it requires lower minimums than contract manufacturing. Let's review handmade. Handmade means you make the product yourself. You use your own recipe or formula. Handmade can be created in your kitchen, a spare room, or a lab. However, handmade can be time consuming. In some cases, you will lose a lot of time with your family, work, kids, or sleep. The most important thing about handmade is you have greater control over decision making. So, just as the name suggests, the product is made by hand if you decide to hand make your products. If you do not want to use private label and contract manufacturing, your products can be handmade, or you can hire employees to hand make your products. Handmade. If you decide to hand make your products, review your budget and your goals. Many startup businesses make products in their kitchen until they save enough money to hire a contract manufacturer or employees. On the flip side, some customers enjoy handmade products because they are personalized and they are unique. Is your goal to reach a select group of customers? So I have some suggestions. I am telling you in advance, some companies will not call you back or will stop communicating without notice. Do not give up. You may have a friend who already has a beauty product line who is not willing to help you. Remember the process you experience and promise yourself you will help someone else. But don't give up. The final step. With proper planning and preparation, you can have your own beauty product line in a couple of months. Everyone will not believe in you. Believe in yourself and move forward with your beauty product line. Start small. Order smaller quantities until you have secured customers. For example, if a company has a 5,000 minimum, go somewhere else if this does not fit your budget. And here's some resources that you can use as well. GCI Magazine has a directory, website, and daily emails. Beauty and Packaging also has a website with daily emails. GCI and Beauty Packaging are free, so you can join these two websites or resources for free. You can also hire a consultant. Keep in mind, a consultant can be expensive. I wasted over $600 with a beauty consultant when I first started out, and she made many promises that she did not keep. So if you're on a budget and you're a startup company, you may want to use a beauty consultant a little bit later down the road. Some other resources that you can use is to check out books from your local library, or you can order books from Amazon.com. On Google, type in private label or contract manufacturer. On YouTube, if you're looking for handmade products, type in handmade soap, handmade body wash, handmade bubble bath, etc. There are hundreds of videos teaching how to make handmade beauty products. So, what are my final words for you? Make sure you understand private label, contract manufacturing, and handmade. Learn as much as possible about the beauty industry. Connect with the right people, tools, and resources. What is one small step you can take today to start your beauty product line? Think about it. Now go do it. You have a great opportunity in front of you.